God, we've started recording our first ever episode of the podcast, The Witching Hour.
Woo! Lots more fun, lots more banter,
Yeah.
and lots more crudeness.
And not quite so serious either.
Yes.
Yes.
And more creative.
Oh God, yeah, a lot more creative.
And more positive.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, more positive. Just all the good stuff. All the good stuff that you want.
Yeah.
Not that kind of good stuff, calm down. Yes, welcome. We are the Witching Hour. We are two crazy, cat-loving, arty, farty, travel-y, weird people.
Crazy. Did
you say
crazy? Did you say crazy?
Crazy. Yeah, I said crazy,
Definitely
cat-loving. I can't remember the spiel I just said. But hello, my name's Maddy.
And I am Lor.
The trouble one. I'm not the trouble one.
Trouble, with a capital T.
Capital T.
Capital T.
And I don't know if you noticed, but look, it is officially official. We have our own logoed mugs.
Yes.
Oh, good coffee.
We can slurp.
We can slurp. Apologies to people who don't like that.
Sorry.
You'll get used to it. So our podcast is going to be about, we're quite arty people. Don't know if you can tell, because like doing all sorts of arts and crafts. This is my lot, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's got a hell of a lot at her house as well. Because every time I walk into her house, I go, that's new. That's new. That's changed. Was that there before? Every time I walk into your house. Thing is, I went a little bit overboard because I was like, I really want a nice big background for our podcast when we're recording.
You've done absolutely amazing.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so cool.
I like the bat up there. I don't know if you can see from there, but it's got a little tag around its neck saying, "It wasn't me." I was like, that sums me up. I got it for Mother's Day. But yeah, the idea was to put a mix mash of both of our art stuff on there. And I might have gone a little bit overboard and I've kind of run out of space. So I think what we're going to do is amalgamate them all together.
Yeah.
And we're going to swap them around just to make,
And then you guys can try and pick out which one's the new one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Get you guys involved.
We might have to do a separate video because otherwise we'll have to pick up the laptop and go like, guess which one's changed!
No, we'll just change one and just see how long it takes a viewer to notice.
I like that.
Yeah.
You got to keep watching, not just us, but the background
Watch
too.
them background. So you got to keep your eyes peeled for when we do stupid shit like this.
We're going to hide it all saying, now guess which one's changed.
Oh my God, do you remember that game? What's it?
That was the...
Where you had to put it under
table.
a blanket.
Oh, and then you had to lift
take
it up.
something out.
Lift it up and check.
And
I
guess
was
which
really
one
good
it
at that.
was. I don't think I ever was.
I was really good at it. It was to see how
well your memory is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an eidetic memory test.
I remember when they used to have that game show and they used to have it on a conveyor belt. Do you remember that? And then they had to...
something Davis game, generation game.
Something like that, yeah. And then
cuddly toy.
Yeah. And you had to remember
one.
everything that was on the conveyor belt. So whatever you remembered, you won.
You won, yes.
Yeah. I was all right at that one.
I'm sure it was a generation game. I'm sure it was. Tell us if we're wrong. Please do. We do have an email address. It is thewitchinghourqueens@gmail.com.
Yes.
So we love to hear from people
Yes.
because this is another part of our podcast which was heavily influenced by Lor.
Who, me?
Or you?
Me? Was it me?
It was you. Because she suddenly went, right, I'm going to Amsterdam for my birthday. If you want to come along, come along. And no one ever really takes her up on these offers. And I went,
do you know what it is? It's everybody goes, oh yeah, I'll come. And then on the day they go, oh, what day did you book it? Or, oh, I ain't got the money. And I'm like, well, I'm not waiting for you. I've booked mine. I'm going.
yeah, tough shit.
Yeah.
Snooze, you lose.
Snooze you fucking lose.
And I didn't snooze. And I didn't lose. As soon
we
as
had an amazing time.
We did.
Best birthday ever.
We went to Amsterdam. It was fantastic. The thing is, me and Laura have known each other. We've known each other less than a year.
Mm.
However, the last couple of months, I feel like I've got like a whole new like kind of lifestyle because of you. Because like it's almost every other weekend. She's like, "Do you fancy a sleepover?" And I'm like, I don't.
Or an arts and crafts day.
Oh, we've done several arts and crafts days. Honestly,
It's so much fun.
I think the most interesting one we've done so far was at yours. And you're like, right, I'm going to turn the lights out, put the UV lamps on. I really don't know what colours you're using. And we were like, you literally can't tell what colours you're using. And my Evie, bless her, she was there. And she kept going, I think this one's pink. And
reading the labels.
And I was like, that's cheating. We should just rip them all off.
It was a lot of fun though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think when you turn the lights on as well and you see the difference in the colours and stuff, and it's like a completely different painting, isn't it?
It is. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
did
so
that
cool.
with my bigger canvas. When I turned the lights on, I was like, those colours are interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, hopefully this will work. They were not the colours I thought.
I think I went down a Van Gogh route, didn't I, with all the little
You did?
dots. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, there were loads of them, but they were almost like, they were sweet, almost like running across like that, weren't they? Very nice.
It's how my brain looked when I was in Amsterdam.
Apologies for that, by the way. I do have a habit. If I'm given a chance to sniff or lick, I will give a sniff or lick.
I've got a nice new perfume smell.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, it's the machine I want to smell. I made you smell it in the airport.
You are?
It was the same one I made you smell in the airport.
Sorry. No, it's okay. But yeah, we went, so part of our podcast as well is going on travels. And Lor, for her birthday, she'd heavily researched, by the way, because something on her bucket list was to go and see the tulip fields in Amsterdam. So that's why she booked, ready for her birthday.
I even Googled and I even went on Instagram, and all the pictures of the tulip fields were in the month that I had booked. So I was like dead set certain. I was like, yeah, it's this date, this place, we're going.
We got there.
Bucket list, tick.
Saw the windmill, everything. And then as soon as we got over the brow, well, we asked the guy who was getting out of his car ready to go for a little bike ride. We were like, are these the tulip fields? And he went, yeah. We're like, well, where are they? And he went, you're a month early. We're like, no! But we found one. We found one.
Single lonely tulip.
But it wasn't lonely for long because Lord decided to go and squat over and be like, I found a tulip!
It was so cool. It was so cool. I was just happy to see a tulip. It would have been even worse if I would have got there and there was none.
Absolutely none.
Absolutely nothing.
No, at least it was a nice vibrant colour as well. Stood out in the whole field of green. So yeah,
the mass field of green that was meant to be filled with colours of yellows and purples and pinks
and reds, and there was fuck all. So yeah, do you know what? We really. No one actually suggested us to go to Amsterdam. This was a you thing for your birthday to knock the tulip fields off your bucket list. And
I think it was like two things, because I wanted to do shrooms in Amsterdam and do the tulip fields. Yeah. And I was like, well,
we did far more
technically, because I did actually go to the tulip fields, even though the tulips wasn't there, I did actually go, so it's technically off the bucket list, isn't it?
You went, you saw, you kicked its ass.
And then on the last day, we kept on finding out there's another one that actually is full.
But it's a giant garden centre, basically. So I think that would have been cheating a little bit.
Hollybush.
Yeah,
Hollybush then.
Yeah, basically, but just for tulips, really. So yeah, we went to Amsterdam. It wasn't a suggestion, but what we did find when we were talking about starting this podcast, so we were like, should we ask people if they know of any weird and wonderful places to go?
Yeah.
And so we set up our Facebook account, and we've got a TikTok account as well. I'll put the details in somewhere in here. And yeah, people just started suggesting. So the most recent one we've had, it's like an indoor massive bird place, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's based down in Leicester, I think, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours for us.
Yeah.
That was suggested by, was it Hayley?
Yeah.
Thank you, Hayley. Thank you very much for that suggestion. We are going to be doing it. I have messaged you, because if you can join us, this is another thing, is we're not just going to take your suggestions and run off with them. Come join us for a day.
We might.
Well, we might do. Well, it depends on your availability. It depends on your availability. Don't be negative. No! You're gross.
I know.
By the way, just for those who are listening, Lord just kindly licked my hand as I covered her mouth because she started being negative, and we're not negative people.
We're not negative Nancy's, no.
So yes,
Nancy's in the world.
I thought you were going to go down the route of the snowflake then. I thought we're not snowflakes either.
Me, snowflake.
I know.
I catch them motherfuckers on my tongue, bitch.
So yeah, we're happy to take suggestions. Hayley suggested a big bird place to go to down Leicester. We're going to go. Hayley, I have messaged you. Yeah. Message us back. We're trying to make sure you could be there for the day.
And basically give you an escape day. She's a mom of a lot of children.
Yeah.
Come and escape with us, woman. Come and escape! And have some fun.
Be free! Although I did feel a bit odd messaging her because we don't know her in person or anything. And I was like, how would you feel about two strangers kind of picking you up and we'll drive, because if you don't have a car. And she seemed all for it. And I was like, wicked!
Yeah, definitely. The best thing, you know what? The best things are the things that give you a little bit of a hoo in your stomach.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think the past 2 years I've learned that. I thought if anything gives you that little bit of a heebie-jeebie or a little bit of a spooky-wookie, do it. Because the best, amazing experiences are the ones that give you that feeling.
Yeah. So if you ever feel like, because we were on about this on the train in Amsterdam, weren't we? If you get that kind of tingle where you're like, oh God, I don't know if I should or shouldn't. If it's giving you that feeling and you have that opportunity,
and it's not something that's going to endanger your life or somebody else's.
Or involve drugs. Or...
depending on what drugs.
You're a bad influence, you are. Just do it. Go have fun.
Do it.
YOLO.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh Christ! What are you doing? Oh God!
Just do it.
God, that was loud.
Thing.
Yeah. Do it. Thank you, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you know of any, if you know any weird and wonderful places to go, events to see, anything like that near you, please email into us, thewitchinghourqueens@gmail.com, because we're serious about this. We want these suggestions, and
we want to see the whole wide world.
But also, we want you to be a part of it as well.
Yeah,
we don't want you to just go, "Oh, I told them about that place." Be our tour guide for the day.
Yeah, we've got someone that suggested us, didn't they, that they would be our tour guide in Italy.
Oh yeah,
Petruzio. Thank you, Petruzio.
Yes, this is racist, is it?
I think if you would, thank you, Petruzio.
Oh, don't do it then! Oh my God, she's doing the typical
thank you,
Italian.
Petruzio.
You know where you put your
we love you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
So yeah, we've got a personal tour. We just need to find time to be able to go over there. We've had the bird suggestion. We've already said that. Oh, we have got another event coming up in June, and that's actually not too far from us.
Is that the steampunk one?
We're going to Bliss Hill at Ironbridge,
I've been calling it
Shropshire. Bliss Hill.
Obviously, Bliss Hill.
It's Bliss Hill. Doesn't matter.
Bliss
We're
Hill.
We're going, and it's a steampunk event. Yeah. So
I didn't even know that Maddy was going to dress up either till you posted on TikTok, and I was like, oh, we've got to dress up. Shit. And then it just so happens, because I'm just so fabulous. I had everything I needed in my wardrobe anyway, and I was like, hey!
I was so jealous.
This is what happens when you like being a fancy dress little bitch.
Because she was like, oh,
I think half of it was from King stuff, though, to be honest.
Well, yeah. It was just the way you were like, let me see if I can whip something up. She had 2 fucking outfits. And I was like, it's so much nicer than mine. Mine seems like...
And it just so happened as well that I picked up that pocket watch.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And it fitted perfectly like a nice little, that, what's that colour? That really rusty kind of colour.
Like brass, copper.
Yeah, that kind of, I can't remember which fucking metal it was. But yeah, it's like, it's on a chain. Mm-hmm. And it's like a little bit, and I was going to bring it, but then I thought, no, because I didn't want you to get confused and think that I brought it for you.
To be fair, I would have gone like, dip, yoink, mate.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, no, I'm not taking that. But I did get some stuff because I also went on a trip.
I couldn't
before the Amsterdam trip.
I
went to Budapest because I had a very, very, very stressful week. There was a lot of fucking shit going on, and I just needed to get away and have a break. So I went on a break, and Maddy sent me a task.
Oh, we did right. If we go on trips separately, oh my God, my hair. If we go on trips separately, the rule is while the other person is away, you've got to bring something back that you've managed to get for free. This one I'm not so sure of because I don't really condole it, but I know what Lor's like. Something stolen. So
free.
But the other one is the cheapest and tackiest thing you could possibly buy.
I thought it was something gifted. I thought it was something gifted, something brought, and something stolen.
Well, the gift is meant to be the cheapest and tackiest thing you could possibly find. You don't count.
I'm trying to think. I know. I'm a bit of everything, and I'm stolen free and I'm fucking tacky. So, do you want to see?
Okay.
I've been holding these for like 3 fucking weeks.
I'm scared. Right. I'm scared. Do I have to figure out which one?
You've got to figure out which one was stolen, which one was gifted, and which one was free. So, we've got a macrame plant hanger.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
Right.
This smells like it's from a charity shop.
And then we've got some postcards from the Medical Museum.
Oh, okay.
of some artifacts and stuff.
See, those look like they're shifty enough to be stolen. You could steal those. Like the flat, you could stick in a pocket or something, a bag. Right.
So you got postcards,
It smells like it's from a charity shop.
a
or
macrame
something.
hanger, and then
That one's the bought one. Because let's
no,
face
because
it,
this
it's in
has
a bag.
got something in there that I have brought. And then there's a little bottle opener, which I thought reminded me of Maddie because she showed me a picture of when she had short hair. And I was like, oh my God, it looks like Maddie with short hair.
So it's not a bottle opener, it's a bottle stopper.
That's it, bottle stopper.
And it's like a maid wearing a red outfit and like a floral kind of apron.
I think it's in like a traditional Dutch dress.
Yeah.
Dutch.
Budapest. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But it's the size of the
Hungarian, isn't it?
Hungarian.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. No.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us. We don't know. But it's got this kind of crown thing hat. It looks like a maid. Like it looks like one of the Pontypines.
So I picked up us matching one of these.
Oh!
So you get to choose which one you'd like. And
Oh
which
my
one
God!
I'd
It's like the tarot cards I painted.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You get to choose which one you want to have, and I'll have the opposite.
Oh, I'm tempted with the sun because although blue's not my colour, it's more. I'm going to go with the moon.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the moon. How lucky is that? What do you do? Just iron it onto a denim jacket?
Yeah. So I thought, you know my little denim shirt that I've got, my diesel one, I just thought I could just fill that with patches. And
oh my God.
And I thought, yeah, you'd like that. We've got one matching.
Uh-huh.
So that's what this bag is for. We'll be
right.
But I need to throw you off. So now you've got to guess out of the postcards, the macrame hanger, which one was stolen, which one was given, and which one was free. No, which one was stolen, which one was gifted, which one was brought. That's it.
Right. So I know you don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
So the chances of you being able to get a hold of this for free from a bottle. I don't like the way you're looking. I really don't like the way you're looking. Right, okay. I'm going to say these were bought.
Okay.
This was stolen.
Okay.
And this one was given.
No.
Oh, no! No! Okay, was this given?
No.
That was given?
Yeah, the postcards were gifted to me by the staff at the museum.
Oh.
And this was at the Budapest Semelwes, or I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Should we try?
No.
Should we try?
No.
Orvos Tortenetti Museum.
Okay, cool.
Medical Museum.
So those were gifted.
These were gifted to me from the staff at the museum.
Was this stolen?
Technically, yeah. Technically. So, in my apartment...
It stinks.
In my apartment, there was like a cabinet. An empty cabinet. And when I opened the drawer, that was in the cabinet drawer. So I was like, well...
Do you know what?
It's not on the ceiling hanging with a plant, is
the
it?
person who owns that place, right, she's probably screaming at her husband saying, I swear to God, I put it in that cupboard! That's the last one in that drawer! You fucking moved it!
I haven't, darling, I swear. You fucking have!
So this is what you bought?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you still went down the route of cheap and tacky. I love it.
I just saw it and I thought it looks like Maddie. I've got to get her that. Yeah, it looked like her. It just, as soon as I seen it, I thought it looks like that picture that you showed me with your shirt. I was like, yeah, Maddie.
Thank you.
And then I came to actually the cheap and tacky with a really cool one.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I mean, I'm really looking forward to sticking that on a denim jacket somewhere. We should start going around collecting these.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, everywhere that we go, like, this is from there, this is from there, no.
Well, that's what I've started doing with clothes. And tell you, everywhere I go, I buy an item of clothing.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got an item of clothing from ordering them.
Well, it's either buying an item of clothing or losing an item of clothing someone else's.
I don't even know where I lost that. So we watched the video that we uploaded of our trip to Amsterdam, which you can find linked below at the end of this video.
Yeah.
Right. And when we was watching the video, there was a scene where do you remember back in the day when you were a kid and you hold onto a metal pole and you swing forward and you
flip over
the pole? So I done that, and that was the scarf was in that video.
And despite the fact that when we'd got the train back and everything, I noticed that the scarf was gone. And you were like, no, I totally did this with it and that. And you
the last place I remember.
And the last place we've actually seen it on the film is so
On
by
the
the time
train.
it's on the train, Lor's wearing it, and then by the time we're on the way back walking to the hotel, I'm like, oh, it's a good thing you got my scarf to keep you warm. She goes, I gave it you back. It's like, no, literally, you had it on the train. My poor scarf. Someone's walking around going like, look at me, it's lovely.
It's a bit like me with the hat I faked in Malta in Milan, then, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
So I'm never going to see that scarf again.
yeah, I apologise.
Nah, it's all right. I've got free and cheap tacky stuff to make up for it.
But on the plus, right, you can put a plant in that, like a spider plant or something, in a corner or something.
Yeah.
And you can be like, that's my stolen macrame hanger.
So this is all the way from
Imagine if
Budapest.
somebody ever actually watches it from Budapest and they're like, that's my fucking hanger!
Apologies. Like I said,
I'm
don't
not
really
sorry.
condone on this whole stealing thing. It's more of no one will notice if it's missing.
I steal property and men. I'm joking. I don't steal men.
Put the macabre down before you hurt someone.
Oh, I tell you what I want to try though. Have you ever heard of shibari?
Yes.
I want to try
I've
that.
watched it. I've
Should we-
seen it
should we
in
have a go?
person happen. Huh?
Do you want to have a go one of the days and try it? Should we see?
Have you seen the
I tell you
size of
what.
me?
I tell you what. One of the days, yeah, we'll have to do an episode where I've got to try. Hold on. Can you get out of it?
Well, the idea is that the person who's in it can't get out of it.
Okay, so we've got to set each other a challenge where I've got to shibari you and you can't get out. But if you can get out, you've got to punish me somehow. That
This is
sounds so kinky.
I was going to say, this has suddenly taken a turn. It's now going down the
I didn't
kinky
mean
route.
like that. I meant like you've got to. I don't know where I was going with it, but I meant like
No.
I've got to forfeit or something because I fucked up and didn't do it right.
I'm not fucking Houdini.
Yeah, but I'm not a fucking knot master either.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'd love to try it though. I'd love to proper have a go and do because
It
it does
takes
look
ages.
pretty, doesn't it? Like
It
when
does,
you see
yeah.
it kind of looks like a ham. I think that's probably why I like it because I can't eat meat and I'm like, oh, it looks yummy.
Oh, look at that pork hanging up there. Mm.
Spit roast that bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I need some meat, don't I? I need to eat a burger or something and just.
I know we had a burger while we were out in Amsterdam, but it was vegan.
Oh,
it was
so
bloody good. So good.
Mate, the prawns as well. We had to ask them. We had to say how on earth did you do this? Because this is
Tapioca.
like sorcery. It was like sorcery, wasn't it? It was like
Yeah,
witchcraft.
it
Like, what the
actually
fuck?
felt like you were eating prawns. It had the exact texture and everything. I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
I legit thought, no, they're having us on. I legit thought, is this like legal? Are they allowed to do this? Are they allowed to say it's vegan and serve us actual prawns? I'm sure they're not.
No. Although, one thing I found out that I thought about is that everywhere in the UK, if we were to go into a restaurant, they always ask, any allergies, any vegan preferences, things like that. Whereas over there, you sit down, you can't even read the menu, and they're like, what do you want? I'm like, I'm allergic
If you
to
die, you die.
Yeah.
It's not that fun.
It's okay. It's
We have
okay.
garden at the back. Why am I doing Italian accent?
I
And
have
it's not
no
even
idea.
Italia.
Oh,
I
honestly,
do not know.
While we were
I
in
do
Amsterdam,
not know.
While we were in Amsterdam, God knows why, every time she was talking to someone we didn't know, she was using a different accent.
I don't know what was going on. That's why I think I'm a bit of a midlife crisis.
You were
I don't know
talking
who
to
I am.
people who obviously understood English, but you for some reason started putting an accent on and speaking
Do
as
you know
if they
what
didn't
it
understand
is?
English.
I think I mirror people. Because when I start talking to them, as soon as my ears hear their accent, my voice comes out with it. And I'm like...
Honestly, you came across as quite patronising to some of them. It's like you asked someone to pass you a bag or something, and you're like, the bag. The bag. But you're saying it in such a way, and I was like, I'm pretty sure they understand what you're saying. Just give them a chance.
No, but do you know what? I think it's from when I went to Spain back in the day. And I went into a shop and I says, do you sell cigarettes? And there was they couldn't understand me. But then as soon as I spoke it with a tiny little bit of an accent in their language, not their language, in my language, but their accent.
Yeah,
they understood. And I'm still speaking English. I've just added a little bit of twangy accent.
Yeah.
And that's it. So now my brain subconsciously goes, if you want them to understand you better, you have to do the accent.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm shitting it as well. That's the beauty of it.
Oh,
I
it's
can't do it.
horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. But yeah, while we were in Amsterdam, we were only there for 2 full days. We had to leave at the crack of dawn on the Friday morning, and we also got there really late on the Tuesday night. So I felt like we were only there for 48 hours. intensively
Yeah.
going around Amsterdam. While we were there, we only had 1 or 2 things planned. But us being us, we were like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. So we went to the red light district and we went to Pure Lust.
That was a lot of fun.
That was really good fun. The 2 ladies in there, they were so much fun. They were really helpful, had a right laughing giggle. I fucking loved you.
It's because I jumped in the bath of dildos, wasn't it, really? I was straight there
did.
like, ah!
Woo! There was no hesitation. Susan walked in, you were like, bah, in!
Yeah.
And most people go in and have a look and they go, oh, that's fun. But they don't actually do anything. But no, you just
dove in. Shoes off, boom, in.
Yeah. And they absolutely loved you. So they followed us around the shop quite a bit. They helped us out. Totally didn't buy something. So what else did we do? We went to the Outlook. That was amazing. We went on the swings over the top of the building at the Outlook.
We screamed so much. We screamed so much the guy thought
we were screaming stop.
Yeah, and then he was like, do you want me to stop? We was like, no!
Sorry for your ears, all you listeners.
Yeah.
Sorry, but that's nothing compared to what we're doing. At one point, I thought I was going to faint because I looked down as the swing swooped down, and I remember my head going back. And I went, no, and I swear, I just saw nothing. But then I sat back straight up, and I was like, ah!
Maybe you did faint. Maybe you fainted for like a millisecond.
Oh my god, it was awful, absolutely awful.
It was fun though.
It was.
And we can say we did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we've got the video to prove it. We weren't chicken.
And we weren't chicken like them other 2 dudes.
Oh no,
there's 2 dudes that went on before us, and they literally sat in the swing, got the guy to take the picture, and then got straight off. They didn't even swing.
Nope, no swing.
Chicken.
The swing only lasts a minute. That's all you get. Is you just swing backwards and forwards for a minute, but it feels like eternity while you're on it.
It's so cool though.
You don't need it to be more than that.
No.
My sister also tasked me when she found out that I was going to Amsterdam with you. She tasked me to get her a famous Mama Rubber Duck.
Ah, yes.
So we went to the Rubber Duck store.
Mama Duck shop.
Mama Duck stop.
Mama Duck shop.
Shop. But yeah, I went in there. I haven't told her what I've got her. So, and it turns out she's got quite a few rubber ducks.
Ah, look, the Amsterdam's crosses as well.
But it turns out she's got a number of rubber ducks, which I didn't know about. So, of course, I was there sitting on the video chat with her, and I was like, what if she showed you the one? She showed me the ones that she's got, and it's not the same by far. Good. So, I'm quite lucky there. I'm very lucky there. We went to the second day we were there because you were scrolling through whatever. At 4 a.m.
I woke up to go to the loo, and I couldn't get straight back to sleep, so I was like, let me have a look.
And what did you find?
The Upside Down.
When I was telling my mum and dad about the Upside Down that we went to, obviously they've been watching Stranger Things recently. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Well,
the Upside Down's the other world, isn't it?
It is, exactly. Yeah. So when I said, we went to the Upside Down, my mum and dad are like, oh, why would you go? I was like, oh, no.
Looks like my dad's face when I said I was staying in a hostel.
But you said it was a hotel.
It's called Mining a Hotel, but it's...
Yeah. So we went to this place called the Upside Down, and as you go in, it's not just all upside down, by the way, because that's very predictable. They had all sorts in there, and we
optical
found
illusions and everything as well.
Yeah. But they had this massive swimming pool thing that was just filled with slightly translucent ball pit balls. And you can have so many photos taken wherever you wanted, and they didn't charge you for it.
And it's so good as well because you have you can use your ticket, can't you? Mm-hmm. You scan your ticket, and then it'll take the pictures, and then at the end, you scan your ticket, and it shows you, it downloads all the pictures onto your phone
for
that
free.
They've took completely for free. You can have printed out copies and pay for those, but you get the them copies on your phone for absolutely free. And
so you can print them off when you get home if you've got a photo machine, or you can just take them to your local Boots or something, can't you?
Yeah.
And just print them out there, which is a lot cheaper. I'm not going to lie, it's a lot cheaper to do it that way. But it's the fact that it's just free. But as soon as they said free, we're like, there's going to be a catch.
Yeah, and then we got to the end, and we was like, oh, it's not free.
Oh, it's not free. Yeah. We went to the wrong booth.
Yeah, the lady was like, just scan your
code.
QR code on your ticket, baby. It'll get straight to your phone. I was like,
wicked.
Yeah, so it is free. It is free.
So yeah, we went to the Upside Down. Fantastic place to go. The other thing we did on day one was we went on the Blue Boat cruise, didn't we?
Yes.
I don't remember most of it because I fell asleep. I was absolutely knackered. But you got to see all. What?
Somebody was snoring, wasn't they?
Was I snoring?
No, I'm joking.
Oh my God! Don't, because I know I snore.
No, you wasn't.
Oh, thank God
you didn't make a peep. You was just. And then I think at one stage I went like this, and you went.
No, I didn't. I opened my eye and I was like, I did catch
you
it.
Just give me a nudge.
I didn't know you were doing this near my nose. All
I
was this on my shoulder.
I was like this, and I had a video.
On my elbow, and I was like, what are you doing? And then I looked, I was like, ew, fucking bitch. So yeah, we went on the Blue Boat cruise. That was fantastic. If you need a rest for your legs while you've been walking around Amsterdam, honestly, you put these little headphone things in, and it tells you as it's going around the whole city. It tells you all about these interesting facts and stuff about Amsterdam. So, and
it tells you about some of the buildings as well that you go past.
Yeah.
And it explains the history of the buildings and all the significances and things like that, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. Definitely worth it. It was about an hour and 15 minutes, which seems like an awful lot when you're when you're not in Amsterdam for very long. However, it was a really good chance to put our feet up, learn a bit more of the history about the place,
and see it all in one go.
You do see so much. I think I saw more on day one from that boat trip than walking around for hours on end. But we needed a rest. We wanted to put our feet up, have a drink, just to chill, and still be able to see all of Amsterdam instead of just sitting at a coffee shop. So if you go, there's loads of cruises there. You can go on all sorts. So obviously they'll set up their own businesses, money making, all of that. But the Blue Boat one, it was undercover because if you've been to Amsterdam before, honestly, the weather changes so quickly. Yeah, it'll be blistering sunshine.
It was chucking it down at one stage, and then the sun come out, and I was sitting there going, I'm not sure if this is the weather or whether I'm just high. Do you know what I mean? Because I took the shrooms, didn't I, before we sat on the boat?
You did.
So I was just like, is this really happening? And then you was asleep, so I couldn't even clarify. I was just looking at you like, she looks peaceful, leave her alone. So I'm there just watching everything get brighter and duller, and I'm like,
oh. Then we did. We mentioned the tulip fields. Obviously, go at the right time of year when they're out. Otherwise, you'll be very disappointed, unless you've got a really good friend with you to make the day. And the last one we did.
Thank you.
The last one we did was a maze,
which was amazing. I know it was gay.
Christ almighty. But no, me and Drew went to Amsterdam just under 2 years ago, and we went to this, and it turns out that they were meant to pack up and leave, but it was so popular that they had contract extended. And so when
you'd never have thought,
no,
because the way it's all done, you would never have thought that was meant to be a temp.
No, I know. Yeah. I know. So it got extended. So when I found this out, and it was going to be there while we were out in Amsterdam, that was my little birthday treat to Lor. I was like, book it, and I'll send you
the money. And the guys were so cool there as well, weren't they?
Were.
And there was like the robotic dude at the beginning, and then the girl with the blue hair. Oh,
Tina.
But she looked fabulous. Tina, you look fabulous. She looked amazing.
She was.
She?
Yeah. She was so nice to us at the end as well, wasn't she?
And her energy was just all the way up here, amazing. Yeah.
So because we placed after we went through a maze, we placed an order of cocktails at the bar with the waitress, and we were like, can we just nip out for a quick cigarette and then we'll come back? She was like, yeah. So we went outside for a cigarette, and then when we went back in, there was another lady behind the bar, and she was like, we were like, oh, we've ordered 2 cocktails, and she was like, oh, were they for you? And we were like, yeah. She was like, I'm sorry, she said they were for 2 girls, but then there was no one here, so we've just given them to the staff.
Yeah. And the girl was like, I like it though, thank you. You made my day.
Yeah. So she had one of our cocktails. I don't know where the other one went, but they kindly made us some new ones, and they were really nice. It was porn-style martinis, weren't they?
Yeah. Passion fruit porn-style.
Lush. Very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, in 48 hours, we managed to do like 6 main things, didn't we?
We done good.
We did do very good.
And we found, but considering as well that we spent a good majority, I felt like we spent a heck of a lot of that one day walking around trying to find that red light district. Like, listen, if you want to go to the red light district in Amsterdam, do not trust Google Maps. Google Maps is the worst. Yeah. At one stage, we were stood next to each other, weren't we?
Yep.
And we both had our map saved, both facing the same direction. And my map was saying go this way, and her map was saying go that way. And we was like,
and they both had different minutes to the destination.
yeah.
It's like yours said 8 minutes, then mine said like 10. I was like, oh, which one is it?
Yeah.
Which way do we go?
It's so confusing. So
Yeah.
I think in the end we ended up resorting to asking local bars and stuff.
Yeah, bars, shops.
Yeah, because
we
even
went
the
in.
people that was on the street didn't know.
No, we got sent
Yeah.
back on the same tracks several times by asking people there. Oh, God, it drove us mad.
Yeah.
2.5
We got
hours.
annoyed by the end of
walking
it.
around. We were almost thinking this totally wasn't worth it, but it was.
It was.
It
Because
was.
then we ended up at a really cool bar, which only had 2 guys in at the beginning, and then by the time we left, it was full.
Yeah, it was full. There was
Yeah.
loads of people in there. There was loads of
Yeah.
people sat at the back, around the front. Oh my God, it was really good.
We brought the
but
entertainment in, didn't we?
Lor brought all of the entertainment. But to see this, go onto YouTube and watch our Amsterdam trip to see
What
the
brought
full-
all those people into that bar?
What
I wonder?
did bring all those people
What
in?
brought all those people in?
I wonder.
We'll have to watch and find out.
I feel like this episode's been a little bit sporadic. It's been mostly about Amsterdam.
It has.
But yeah, you do have to go on to YouTube and watch the video. But yeah, we've given you a bit of an insight of what we're going to be doing on our podcast. We
Yeah.
really want to hear from you guys, and we're not just saying that. We're really not. We're taking these suggestions seriously. So
Yeah.
like this bird place.
And we also do art and
Mm-hmm.
making things. So Maddie showed me these earlier. These little resin mold things.
Look at this.
So we're going to be planning to make these and things like that. So if you've got any really cool suggestions and things that you want us to do, make, create, whatever.
So I've done resin before. Like I do my own D&D dice, but I make really nice coasters. And this is just an individual one. And I thought Lor would like a full set. So it's got...
She's got faith in my patience, I'll tell you that now.
Because there's 24 hours to cure.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, all right. But yeah, then I've got...
If we don't get it all done in one go, I'm not doing it.
I used to be like
So
that.
I'm going to
but
be like
resin
pouring
teaches you.
it.
But yeah, we can make our own earrings and everything. So we're going to be doing that. I know you're going to slap me with one, aren't you?
Yes.
Tell you what, hang on.
Go on.
Am I going to go for your face?
Hey, no, my
Oh, I know it's fine.
Broke it then. What is it? What's
Oh
it?
no, it's going to hurt.
Oh, nah, give me that one.
Oh, God. Ow!
Oh, what's your flip?
Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Sorry.
Was that meant to be Spanish? Hey, puppy.
Hi, puppy. Yes. My Spanish is terrible.
Oh, so that's as bad as my accent.
Yes. So yeah, we do also. Oh, honestly, well, painting, resin. I made kind of sculptures. Is it a sculpture? Is Barnaby a sculpture?
Yeah.
Barnaby.
Barnaby's a
He's
masterpiece.
I'll grab him quickly. Hang on.
Oh, he looks so ominous there.
He does. The light is really good.
It
isn't
really is.
So this is Barnaby.
Barnaby!
I'd never made anything like him before. I thought I'd give it a go. How cool is he? So yeah, we like to try new things like this all the time. We like to get mucky. We do lose our temper a little bit, but then the end result is always quite good.
What?
I do. I lose my temper when things don't work out.
I'm trying to think, do I lose my temper?
I don't know.
Do I ever lose my temper?
I don't know.
I don't feel like I do.
Oh, I do when it comes to art stuff, especially if I can't get the frilly bits right. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I do that. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Ugh, just fucking
yeah, that's what I'm
like
like.
little micro. And then I'll just sometimes I have to just walk away. Sometimes if something's really not working, I'll be like, no, and I just walk away. And I'm like,
Wait,
come back
5
in
minute
and-
break, come
Yeah.
back in, fresh as a daisy. Smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, who are we kidding?
Yeah,
Come on,
we
we've
ain't,
been to Amsterdam.
we ain't got.
We're not going to get told off.
Yeah. Smoke split.
Yeah. I mean,
Get
I
some-
gave it a go while in Amsterdam. You're going to.
Yeah.
So I did give it a
No.
go.
Do you know what was hilarious? Can I say
What?
about what happened at the airport on the way in
I can't remember.
when you got stopped?
I got, right, out of the two of us, if you just had to look at us face on, you don't know anything about us, who would you say is the guilty one? Who would get stopped at the airport? I've always thought it'd be her. No, I got stopped twice.
3 times.
3 times. 3 times, thank you for the
Bag
reminder.
went through twice. Body search too.
Yeah, and they found nothing on me. What were you carrying, Lor?
What wasn't I carrying?
Exactly. And what's worse is on the way back, neither of us got stopped, and it wasn't until we got back to the airport, sat down, and we were eating like a bacon bap or omelette bap. She suddenly went, "They didn't stop me." And I was like, "Well, why would they?" And you were like, "I've got all those mushrooms in my bag I forgot about." And I was like, "Oh my God!"
So on the way in, I had spliffs, DMT vape. On the way out, I had spliffs, DMT vape, weed, and mushrooms.
I can't believe you didn't get stopped. And I got stopped, and there was absolutely nothing
I did
on me.
forget though.
For those of you listening, she totally didn't forget.
Forgot
She
that I had the stuff in the bag. Completely forgot.
I don't know who you're trying to fool here, because you know you're not going to fool me.
Anybody that's watching, that could be from passport control.
I know where she lives. Get in touch. I'll take you. I'll drive you there myself. I'm like,
imagine if I got banned.
You're banned from Amsterdam and all
Yeah.
flights leaving Birmingham. Cool. Let's go to London.
Yeah, Manchester, Leeds, cheaper anyway. Fuck it, let's go.
So yeah, we do art and stuff like that. We want to get you to be in touch with us because we want you to be involved in person, take us around places. So please get in touch. The Witching Hour,
And even if
Queenstown.
and even if you don't want to actually join us, you can just send us your recommendations and your suggestions and stuff. You don't have to come with us.
No,
but if you want to, you are more than welcome.
Yeah, and we will give you a shout out on here to say thank you very much for them. Hayley, get in touch. We need to go and see these birds, young lady, and you need an escape. So we've also had a couple of suggestions, but one of them that stood out, I can confirm that the flights have been booked. The accommodation has been booked. We have, I'm not going to tell them yet what we're going to be doing there, but there are 2 events that we will be doing while we are here. Drum roll, please. Albania! We are going to Albania.
Next month.
In 5 weeks' time, we'll be going to
Albania. 5 weeks?
Yeah. Oh God, it might be 4. Might be 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the 19th of May we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be flying out to Albania.
Tirana, isn't it?
Tirana, we're staying at the centre. But we're going to be there the Sunday night, all day Monday, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and we fly back on the Thursday.
Yep,
So-
which was a recommendation from...
Can you pronounce her name?
Sifilice di Serantini.
You can get an ointment for that. I would never have been able to say that name.
I was like, how do you... I've always noted it. And I was like, how do you pronounce it? And she was like, my name's Shah.
Shah.
And I was like, oh.
Shah. So that's who's recommended it.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank
Well,
you,
her
Shah.
Facebook name is not Shah.
Okay. Thank you, Shah. I hope you don't mind us calling you Shah. Really sorry. Let us know.
I'm just
if we're
thinking,
saying
is it Shah?
Oh, no. But yeah, this is how serious we are. It's been recommended to us. We've fitted it in our schedule. Screw it, it's only about 4 or 5 weeks away. And we've gone, yeah, fine, we'll go. We're going to see what it's like. Give it a go.
And then Petruzio recommended that we go to, was it south of Italy?
Somewhere in Italy.
Yeah.
So we're going to try
It's meant to be really pretty. So we will be trying to squeeze in a trip somewhere there.
Yep.
And yeah, any other recommendations, whether it be days out, whether it be vacations, things that we must go and see and do, or even if you've just got any crazy activities that we should do.
And that other one we've got booked, we're going to London, end of August. It's the Friday the 30th of August. We are going to be at the National History Museum in the evening between the hours of 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. Because it's a silent disco.
My brain went, another late night.
No, but it's a silent disco at the
museum.
In the museum, late at night. How cool is that going to
Dinosaurs
be?
and everything.
We're going to walk in and we'll be expecting, like, we'll see all these flashing lights and shit like that, and then there's just going to be people with headphones on going like... It's going to be like, woo, yeah!
Imagine though, you hear people singing awfully.
Oh, don't worry, we will video it. We are also on TikTok. We like to show little snippets. We might not necessarily be able to show the full YouTube videos.
We also have one more thing at the end of this month, don't forget. Sexy something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Right, so our TikTok, you can find us. It's the _witching _hour. Give us a look. There are some cheeky things on there, but you see all sorts of what we get up to. We do our artwork on there.
Mhm.
Some of our travels are on there. Some of the stupid shit that we do. You can go and have a look. So
Just us
this
being
one,
us.
this one at the end of the month. You found this one, or did your daughter find it? I can't remember.
Well, I had it on my bucket list because I've got a bucket list, and I was
don't.
like, I want to fucking do the thing. So the shrooms, the Amsterdam is on there, and
Tulip Fields,
yeah, and this was on the bucket list as well, along with what we are planning to do in Albania.
Oh, okay, yes,
speak
we
of.
can't say yet.
We don't talk about
Bruno.
Albania, no.
That was crap.
I know. I tried.
So, what are we doing at the end of the month?
Should we give them a hint? Should we see if they can guess?
Oh, God, you do it. Not me. I'm not very good at this.
Hold on, I'm going to imagine a glove.
On the big feather things, fans. We are going to be doing a full day of it. I think there's 3 or 4 classes through the day, and we're going to them all. We're going to learn so much about it. If they will allow us to do recording in there, we will do so we can give everybody a little taste of what it's like.
Or we could do our own little video. Should we do a burlesque routine?
Oh,
should we record a burlesque? Oh my God, I wonder if I can incorporate fire into mine.
Help me.
With the spinning things?
Please help me. Please help me.
Oh my God, now I want to get the fire fans. You know the fire fans?
Oh yeah, they're brilliant. They look so cool. You do poi as well, so you can do the... That looks so cool. But yes, so we've got a lot going on. So keep in tune with that. Keep in tune. Stay tuned. We're not like the Looney Tunes. Wait. No, we're not Looney Tunes. I'm not contemplating that. I'm just like, what do we say?
I don't know. No, my brain's going. No, that's the Itchy and Scratchy Show.
The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Jesus. So yeah, please follow us. Comment. Get in touch with us. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. But yeah, on YouTube, if you want to leave a comment, suggestions, please share us as well.
Yes.
Not physically, but share our podcast around. Let people know about it. It might be right up their street, or you might be talking to someone at work and they suddenly go, "Oh, do you know where they should go? They could try this place. We want to know. We want to hear about it."
Like last night when I was at the Michael Jackson concert.
Oh God, yeah! You went to the Michael Jackson tribute concert, didn't you?
Right, so first of all, let's get that normal part out of the way. I mentioned the Witch Hour and everyone was like, "Oh my God, I've heard of you." And I was like, "What? Fucking Sarah. That's great." Do you know what I mean? But anyway, get to the great part. So I went to the concert and it was amazing. It was amazing. I was already blown away because Navi, who is the impersonator, was actually hired by Michael Jackson himself. He's like the next best thing. He's like the closest thing you can get. But then I found out that there's also the guitarist who was actually Michael Jackson's guitarist on all of his tours in the 80s, 90s, something like that.
80s and 90s.
Jennifer Batten, she was going to be there doing the guitaring as well. So I was like, this is as close as it gets to the real fucking thing, right? So I was like totally stoked. But then, with a little bit of flirting with one of the dancers, right, I got backstage and I was the only person that was allowed backstage, and I got a picture with not only Navi, but Jennifer Batten as well. And the guy, at first, there was like, "Oh no, Jennifer doesn't want to be disturbed." And then she was like, "No, just let her through, come on." And I was like, I was flapping.
I didn't know this.
I was so totally flapping. And she let me take a picture and everything, and Navi come and took a picture with me like this, and I was like,
I'm so jealous. I don't know how you get away with some of this
I
stuff.
don't know either.
It's like she's got this
And
vibe.
he's like, and I was like, "One more song." I was the only person shouting it. I was going, "One more song." And then two people next to me joined in. That was it. Nobody else joined in.
Did they play
And then,
another one?
yeah, he looked at me and he went, "Do you want one more song?" And I went, "Yeah, because it's my birthday." And he went, "Happy birthday." I'm an avid Michael Jackson fan. I used to be like the biggest fan when I was a kid. I had the VHS, the records. I even had the doll. I had a Michael Jackson doll, and he had like a white shirt and black trousers, and you press the button on the back, and you're like, I
wouldn't thought it would go like,
no, it doesn't matter. I think you had to press it a couple of times, but that's the one that I remember.
Fair enough.
Right? So I was like a really, really big fan. So the idea of I've always wanted to see a tribute that was on my bucket list as well.
Yeah.
So I'm like checking loads of things on my bucket list. It's so exciting.
You've managed to we're marking off so many in such a short period of time. I feel like
I even made the list a month ago.
I know, but you're one of those. You're impatient. You're like, right, I've got to get this done. I will do it as soon as I can. And you do. You're like, tick, 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 tick.
So I got a wish to happy birthday.
Uh-huh.
I got another song request. And I got to go backstage and take pictures with Jennifer Batten and Navi, who plays Michael Jackson.
Wow.
And I got drunk off a Smirnoff.
A Smirnoff
Ice. A Smirnoff fucking Ice. It's Alco Pop. I was like, that'll be fine, because I don't drink. I quit drinking about a year ago. And I thought, that'll be fine. I had like a Long Island iced tea in Amsterdam to celebrate my
No, bullshit. She had 5 the whole time we were there.
The whole time? That's not bad.
No, for someone who doesn't drink.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
And the 5th one, I couldn't drink. I left that one on the table, didn't I? I was like,
you did.
Strong.
I bought that.
I never felt
so they weren't cheap either.
I never felt so bad. So technically 4.5. So that's why I thought, oh yeah, like, you know, little Smirnoff Ice. No. I woke up this morning and I was like vomiting and everything. My head was going whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
And I videoed you, didn't I? And I was like, oh.
She's there, like with a t-shirt. Like, I'm waiting for the paracetamol to kick in.
Yeah. And then once it kicked in, I was like, right, let's go. Woo, let's do it. And I was
and I've had to deal with this since. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. Huh? No.
We are free to do whatever we like.
Yeah. Not being judged. Please don't judge us. Don't judge us. Please don't. Or at least if you do,
do it with a whip.
Yeah, do it. You stupid cows.
Or a paddle.
Ooh. Oh. Paddle. Well, I tried a paddle in Amsterdam.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, the fucker took the end off, so it was like a cane, and just I was like,
he was having fun.
He was having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt like my coccyx was burning for ages after
I wonder. Do you know when he made suggestions? I did think, I wonder how many times this works.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was nearly closing time, to be fair.
Yeah.
He had like half an hour left before it was closing time.
And he was prepared to shut up shop.
Well, because of our vibe, that when we were in there, we're like, oh, look at this.
Oh, we'll try it. Let's do this.
Yeah, and he came over and was like, I can show you a private demonstration. We were like,
no. He's like, well, you could give us a demonstration here right now. And he did.
And he did. He whipped me. Oh.
I love how we both like, Amsterdam. Amsterdam, you have been amazing.
Yes, thank you for having us. And I bet you couldn't wait to get us out there.
Probably.
It's all her fault. All Lor's fault.
I was kind of good.
There you go. You said it yourself, kind of. You were really good.
I was good. Good.
So yes,
until I wasn't.
We are going to be doing another episode. We're not going to do them weekly because it can be a bit too intense, especially with everything that we get up to. We don't want to bore you with the same thing over and over. So our burlesque day is on the 21st of April. So we won't be recording on that Sunday, but we will be trying to do one. Probably it was the 20th we said we could do. It'll be around about that time. So, but yeah, once we've got that confirmed, we will advertise it. We'll let you guys know when our next episode is going to be. Ideally, we would like to try and do it after the burlesque. That way we've got the burlesque to tell you all about as well. But obviously, in the meantime, as always, we'll be doing our artwork and stuff like that.
So make sure you follow us on our TikTok and our Facebook to stay up to date and to also be made aware of when the next video will be out. And to see all the naughtiness we've been up to.
Not we.
How much naughtiness do you think we can fit in?
Is this a challenge we should do?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes,
oh my God.
Let's do it.
Oh. Let's ask our viewers to set us a kinky challenge.
Why do I feel like this is turning into like an OnlyFans kind of podcast?
I got feet. I got cute feet.
I don't.
I do.
My feet are minging. I'll have to show you afterwards. Don't worry, I'm not gonna torture you guys with it, but it is absolutely rank.
But no, we could set a naughty challenge. It doesn't have to be kinky. That was just a joke. But it could be like something mischievous, something a little bit naughty, maybe kinky, maybe something.
Tell us what you want to see us trying to get up to.
I'm just trying to think of all the different naughtiness, and the naughty can span across so many different genres. Yeah,
she's the naughty one. I'm the good girl. Shut up, you.
What happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam!
Woo! Right, so please stay tuned. Please share us. Tell everybody about us. We, like I said before, we'd love to hear from you. Love to hear your suggestions. You get a chance to be in our podcast as a special if you're available, and you come along to the event with us. We highly recommend. Let's get the word out and let's stay positive.
And
Have a great
let's
time.
tune in to the link below to watch our Amsterdam trip behind the scenes.
Yes. I can't believe it. This is our first episode. Thank you all very much.
This is technically a pilot episode, isn't it? Adios, amigos.
No, we look forward to seeing you again soon. So thank you very much, guys.
Yep. Bye.
Right, time to go.
Bye.